Welcome to another episode of Litty for My City. I am Dr. Litty.
And I'm your boy, small but lion-hearted, W-I-N.
GZ.
All day, thank you. See, that's how much I got control of this man. So, you know, we doing...
That's how much he needs help.
Yeah, okay.
Man can't spell his own name. This is what I have to work with, people.
And if you really believe that, come on, y'all know me better than that. Stop playing. Right now, we're doing bourbons. I'm on the side of Jim Beam.
You see what I have to deal with. You see what I... You know what? We needed another one for a comparison today. I have Woodford Reserve.
And by the way, shout out to my boy, Mr. Milkman himself. Calcium on deck all day.
Shouts.
We respectfully did a video together, and honestly, I had to rock one of his nice hoodies again. One of the best qualities I ever had.
Mine is in the mail.
It really is, though. It really is. So, we appreciate you, Mr. Milkman, Kirk. We see you out here. You know, we had to bring back the bourbons just for you.
And today, as previously stated, we're doing Woodford Reserve against Jim Beam, Kentucky Bourbon Whiskeys. Premium versus mainstream.
Yeah. So,
believe it or not, though, not too far off in price.
Definitely not. It's like a $5 difference between the both of them. Honestly speaking, the Devil's Cut, we interviewed it from before, and it was pretty cool. It had a nice little taste to it. So we want to see what was going on with the basic. So
I told this man, don't bring anything. Don't bring no regular Jim Beam against Woodford Reserve.
And I had to respect it because Woodford Reserve
is
a
just
brand
that
name.
good.
It's a brand name that holds its own.
It's just that good.
So I brought in the Devil's Cut to see if the Devil's Cut can cut the tension and hopefully cut the Woodford in half so we can just do this.
I already know it's not going to happen, but
hey, listen.
We're here for comparison. So for comparison's sake, and plus, I want to drink. So, let's get it started.
I need to go first for whatever reason. And Devil's Cut. Let's see what you're about.
Completely unrelated. I'm smelling myself right now because I'm wearing an excellent cologne. And I refuse to put y'all on to what the cologne is. Then I won't be able to find it.
What does that have to do with alcohol?
Shut your mouth.
What
cologne is made. It is alcohol in cologne. Don't worry about it. I just wanted to let y'all know that I smell amazing. And I just want to put that out.
You see what I have to deal with, people? I think it's easy to work with this guy. Anyways, back to the alcohol.
How'd your wives, fellas? Good smelling nigga like me come through? Shit. Oof. This is hot. It's not bad.
Nah.
But it's hot.
Taste the blueberry. Taste the caramel.
What tastes like blueberry?
For some reason, a fat man can't taste anything.
Well, considering there's no blueberry in bourbon whiskey, I wouldn't know what. I don't know what the hell you taste.
Sure about that?
Yep.
You might want to do that, sir.
You know what? Since he wants to do this,
so we did a little bit of research, and there's dark fruit in it, but we didn't specify. They didn't specify which dark fruit.
anyway, it's not bad. Again, Jim Beam. It's really wood. It's
like
it's
you can
really,
smell. It's
It's
the
full
oak.
bodied as hell.
Yeah, it really is. Like even when you smell it, you can smell the oak. You can smell a little bit of burn and all that. It's cool. It's a cool whiskey. Like, it's a cool bourbon. It's a cool bourbon.
It's really woodsy.
Like double woodsy. Has a nice bite at the end. It's a little spicy. Little herbs and spices that you could definitely taste.
Yeah.
Got a little heat to it. Got a nice bite. But what do you expect from a whiskey bourbon?
I don't know, but I'll tell you this right now. I get all I'm looking for right here. At Woodford Reserve. I'm pretty sure it's going to win this comparison. But
I'm not going to say you're right. I'm not going to say you're wrong.
We never pass up an opportunity to drink on this channel. So therefore,
we're just going to keep on drinking because that's what we do.
And we're going to let you know for sure, in the name of science, which one is the better whiskey.
Yo, listen. Because this fat guy that likes to eat and drink all day, well, clearly you can see by his stomach, you know, this is what we do. And honestly, listen, the guy has a good point. Why not drink and enjoy your drink?
He's absolutely right. And this stupid asshole who can't even spell his own name makes a point.
Hey, listen, it ain't my fault that you continue what I'm doing. Like, bro, listen, it's like a freaking word.
Spell his own name.
I think he didn't get the point.
Says it
meaning
every video.
W-I-N means I'm winning. He put the GZ there just to, you know, represent.
Because he's not losing. He's not because he's not winning.
Bro, I'm always winning. Always.
He likes to think he's winning.
So, that's a wrap for the Devil's Cut Jim Beam. It did a showing. Honestly, I'm not too mad at it. It's not my first rodeo.
It's time to cleanse the palate. And you only do that with the better stuff. Woodford Reserve.
Not our first rodeo doing this.
Nope.
Woodford Reserve is his old name brand. You've seen it featured. This would be his third representation on Litty for my city.
Yep. It's been pretty good so far.
Oh, matter of fact, put y'all on. I'm sorry. Hold on, I just got stung real quick. Put y'all into a little trip for your bourbon / whiskeys. Maybe we'll show it to you a little bit later, or maybe we'll do an expose.
And just tell them.
Alright, basically, get some ice cold water, have a straw, sip on it, sip on the straw of the ice cold water, put your finger down on it in the middle of the ice cold water being in the straw, and dip it on top of your whiskey.
He's talking about activating the whiskey with water, which we have discussed previously on this channel.
I believe we did not.
Oh, we definitely have. I have. He hasn't. But just in case we didn't, which I know we did, but to review, all you're doing is you're adding a tip of water. It can be done with a straw. Putting the water into the straw. As he said, putting your finger on top of the straw to capture just a tip of water, and you just wanted to activate the whiskey. We didn't do that here today in the interest of time, and we didn't feel like going to go look for a straw. However, activating your whiskey does unleash the flavors, if you will.
And if you feel like he's wrong, please drop a comment, because we didn't cover this. But, on to the whiskey.
We covered this. This isn't as cut and dry as I thought. This actually isn't a bad comparison. You know what?
I'm not mad at this comparison.
I'm not
honestly, I thought the Woodford Reserve will get it hands down. So, in the show, we do get surprised by comparisons that we do. So, it's kind of crazy because the Jim Beam was bursting with more flavor.
Jim Beam was also a little bit more woodsy.
Indeed.
A little more full-bodied, I would say. Jim Beam is definitely more full-bodied, which makes sense because it is extracted from the wood that the whiskey is aged in, so that makes sense.
But I might add that the Woodford Reserve, it's a little tad bit more smoother.
It is.
Like, honestly, you get your fun out of it. This is where, like, it gets technical, where you go for flavor for smoothness. In Liddy, you know we always go for smoothness.
We do.
So the Jim Beam brings its own, let's see, how can I say this? The Jim Beam, it brings its own swagger to the table.
It does. If you do prefer a whiskey that is more full-bodied, where you taste more oak, where it's more of a it's a fuller experience. It's more in your face. The Woodford is a little bit smoother. There's a little bit more bite with the Woodford, but the Jim Beam is fuller. So it depends. Do you like your whiskey smoother, or do you like your whiskey more full body?
Now, mind you, this is the base Woodford against a special edition Jim Beam.
I wouldn't call it special edition, but it's definitely a rung above the regular Jim Beam.
I call it 2 levels up, because if this was like a Super Saiyan, this is a Super Saiyan 2.
If you say so.
That's how I feel about it. So, what's your take on it before I say my take?
I'm not gonna hold you. Like, this is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be, because I expected the Woodford to win outright, but I do like I do normally prioritize smoothness over everything, but I do like the full-bodied flavor of the Jim Beam a lot.
Like, and I'm not knocking the Woodford. The smoothness of the Woodford is actually, the ending taste of it is absolutely scrumptious.
But the flavorfulness, that Jim Beam is full of flavor.
This is a tough one.
This is a tough one. This is tougher than I thought it was going to be. I expected the Woodford to win outright, but I can't really say that now that I've had them both back to back.
Now we're doing this on price matching. There's not a huge difference in pricing.
This is like a $5 difference. So, I mean, get Devil's Cut over regular Jim Beam first of all. Because if it matches up against the base Woodford Reserve, I mean, Jim Beam Devil's Cut is...
And as I said, Woodford Reserve is a staple name brand.
It is one of the favorites of the channel. It is one of the favorite brands of the channel. It is our Woodford Reserve is our bourbon of choice on this channel. So again, it's a good showing from the Jim Beam, but again, I do prioritize smoothness, so I'm going to have to go with the Woodford.
Now, the puzzling face I have right now, it goes on preference. We go clearly on smoothness, so Jim Beam is flavorful. If you want to spend the money on Jim Beam, I won't be mad at you. And honestly, if you would put Devil's Cut on the table on one of my functions that I'm having or get together, now I'm not going to be too mad at you at all. This is a preference that it goes strictly on taste and flavor. Honestly, I feel like having a steak, then having a Jim Beam after, because I feel like it will explode like in so much different flavors that you can just contest, be like, yo, this was a good dinner and this was a good dessert drink to do. But, you know, listen, everybody likes the moonwalk, right? The moonwalk was smooth. So, the Woodford Reserve wins by an edge because of the smoothness, but when it comes to the flavor and the combustion of just having a nice dessert drink, I would give it to the Jim Beam. But on this episode of Liddy from My City, Woodford Reserve wins on that edge.
The Woodford squeak spot.
Like literally, I did not expect this to happen.
I didn't expect it to be so close. I really expected the Woodford to knock Jim Beam out the park, but that did not happen. And you know what? I'm glad it didn't. Because when one alcohol knocks the other one out of the park, it doesn't make for a fun comparison.
It really doesn't. And honestly, we do this for fun. We do this to drink. We do this to just relax. Honestly, we're doing this for us and for you. So clearly, listen, we both gotta enjoy ourselves. Because we like when you drop comments. We like when you hit that subscribe button. And we like to do what it do when it does best. And that is drink on this channel. For you and for us.
Mostly for us. But on that note, we're going to go on ahead and keep it litty.
For your city.
And
Drink responsibly. Let's get this good, people. We're all grown, right? I hope y'all all over 21 watching the channel.
And if you're not, you're getting ready for when you're over 21. But on that note,